Hello, and welcome to another episode of Auditions and Driving. Today, I think I'm going to pull over somewhere so that I can record this because it's raining like a mofo today. This was recorded on February 5th, 2024, and it was the second day of solid rain, heavy rain, in Los Angeles. And the news said that it was 6 months worth of rain that landed in 2 days. So I am not taking the freeway to this audition. I am taking a side street. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Doreen Calderon. Even though you haven't heard of me, I've been a working actress in Los Angeles for over 25 years. I created this playlist on my YouTube channel to share with people who are working in the industry, who are new, who are seasoned, or are just curious and don't work in the industry, on what it's like to go to auditions around town. And today it's raining. The cool thing is, right here, now it gets pretty. So I'm far enough away from where the main traffic is, and it's like I'm on a country road. But I think it's because a lot of people didn't want to come out today, and I don't blame them. I'll tell you about my decision-making process in a minute. There's a lot of dangerous driving conditions, not because people don't necessarily know how to drive in the rain. It's because the roads have been sitting in high heat for the majority of the year, and now when moisture hits it, it starts to crumble. So there's potholes, there's lots of places where the water doesn't drain, and sometimes people think that they can go faster than they can, but there's also the oil slicks that have been sitting there for months, and once it gets wet, you can start careening, you can start skidding, you can start hydroplaning. I finally made it to Santa Monica, and I thought I'd turn off the windshield. There's a big blue bus. I thought I'd turn off the windshield wipers just for a second so I can pretend that I'm in a painting, an expressionist painting. There's beauty in all of this. Don't forget that. And we're probably going to get a green light really soon. Now, a lot of people start to look for parking, and they want to get a meter that's really close to the casting office. I'm not that way, especially in Santa Monica, because I never know how long auditions are going to take. So I go to the free parking garages. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are free parking garages in the city of Santa Monica. I know they're along 3rd, 4th, and 5th streets. I think some on 2nd Street. And look, you get 3 hours for free during the day. Yeah, I have to walk maybe a little bit, but to me, it's worth it. And I don't want to experience that being on the freeway. Look at all this traffic here on the way to the audition. See in the far right, that line, that white pickup truck, that utility truck, they're all waiting to get on the 405. The ramp is packed. Whoa, white car, hang on. And look, we're going under the 405. I'm not getting on it. For me, it was not an easy decision to come out today because of the dangerous driving conditions. You may be hearing the raindrops hitting the top of my car. I didn't want to drive today while recording this because it's raining, and every Monday morning, it's a Monday morning, at 8 a.m. Pacific time, I meet with other actors in a free group that I call Now What, and we explore the career of an actor or an artist in the industry. We go deeper than the usual stuff. And at the very, very end, I said, you know what, I'm just going to take a poll. I got to go to this audition today. It's in person. It's in Santa Monica. I live in the Valley. Do I go on the 405? Would you go? I feel like canceling. And there was a lovely discussion. And what it came down to was, if you feel safe, you are safe. And if you're driving in fear, you're probably going to have a lot of near misses, if not an accident. So I decided I'm going to go. I have to say, if it was a lead in a film or a regular or recurring on a television show, I wouldn't have struggled with a decision. But because it was a commercial, It made me think twice. And because it was a commercial that didn't have a script or a storyboard, I knew that it was one of those random calls. They're looking for a lot of people. They're just going to go on faces and expressions. They're going to tell us what to do in the room, if anything, or they're just going to go, tell us a little bit about yourself. And believe it or not, that's how they conduct callbacks. So that's why I didn't want to go. But one of the actors on the call, she said, you know, union commercials, they're a rare bird these days. And if you get one, it's a blessing. This is my 5th commercial audition in 5 weeks. I am blessed. I haven't booked any yet, but it would be nice to book this one. I've never booked one in this category before, and if I book it, I'll let you know what the category is. I park at the parking lot. I'm walking the block and a half it takes to get to the casting office from the free parking. And I just felt so good about myself because I was so properly dressed for the weather. I had my boots, I had my trench, I had my hat, I had my gloves, I had my umbrella. And I kid you not, there's still people walking around without umbrellas, wearing soft shoes, not wearing any kind of rain jacket, and then they're running. I'm like, yeah, it's been raining for the last 3 days. Maybe an umbrella, maybe even a hefty bag. Anyway, I felt so good about myself. And I walk in, I have just enough time to go to the bathroom, ran into a fellow member of Cold Tofu, my improv group, and he and I were in the same audition group, and it was great. And it was so easy. We were in and out. I mean, from signing in to having the explanation, to doing a take, to leaving in under 10 minutes. And my friend, he said to me, you know, this would be a really good time to have like a way to communicate with other actors on the same audition, because I just paid for 2 hours of parking and now I'm not going to use it all. I could have told another actor, take my parking spot. That would be a cool app, other actors who are on your audition. But I told him, I said, that's why I choose to go to the free parking. So what can I say about this? I do have about an hour drive back home. It took me about 50 minutes to get here in the rain, most of it not on the freeway, deliberately. I don't know which way my GPS is going to take me on the way back. It works on satellite and traffic conditions, so we'll see if I take the freeway back. I don't know. Oh my God, it took me on the freeway. Okay, person coming over to the right, they wanted to get to the 405 south. Person coming over to the left, they want to get back into the 10. I got to get over to the far right so I can go to the 405 north. We made it. But look, if you focus on the other drivers and the road and how scary it is, you're not going to notice the beauty of the hills. Look at that mist. It's so pretty. I just want to say, if you're coming from a grounded place where you felt safe on the road, you're gonna walk into the room feeling grounded and feeling good. That's my advice. Hopefully I'll book this. Mama needs a new pair of rain boots. Wish me luck.